Did you start recording?
Yeah.
Alright, hey, I'm Sayala. I'm 17 years old.
Mhm.
And I've got a mom and a dad and a sister. My
Okay.
sister's my only sibling. She's 11 years old. I was born in India. I was raised there. Lived there until 4th grade. Lived in London for 2 years.
Mhm.
And then moved to America in 7th grade. So this is my 7th year in America. Came here on July 5th, 2007. I turned 18 in December. So I've lived in lots of states, but I graduated from Dunbar High School in Lexington, Kentucky. Lexington's the longest I've been anywhere in my entire life, actually. This is my 4th year in Lexington. I've been here since the sophomore year of my high school. 7th grade I went to Florida, went to McIntosh Middle School. 8th and 9th I lived in Maryland, went to Dunlogan Middle School and Mount Hebron. And then I moved here because my father got a job at Lexmark, and he still works for Lexmark. My parents live in Switzerland now. They moved out whenever I graduated, so I'm an international student in UK. My visa and passport are from India.
Alright, what caused you to move to so many places throughout your life?
Well, it was basically my father's job. My parents' goal was always to provide me with the best education. And a lot of people berate the American education system, but a lot of people fail to notice that American education system is about how well you push yourself. And my parents noticed that this country's education system was stellar. You know, you have good teachers, great public education system, and some of the best colleges in the nation. And they said, hey, why not America? You know, it's called the land of opportunity for a reason, and for good reason. It really is a place where your dreams come true.
Alright, so what made you choose University of Kentucky?
Frankly, it's because I got in-state tuition.
Alright.
Even though I'm an international student, you know, because I graduated from Dunbar in Lexington, they still gave me in-state. So that was pretty cool. And also, UK took a lot of my AP credits. So that was pretty cool. You know, I get to graduate a couple years early if everything works out right.
Tell me something interesting about you.
I mean, what's not interesting about me? I make culturally insensitive jokes.
Okay.
Not racist. I'm not a racist guy. I love everybody. Never hate anybody. But I notice a lot of things in life that I'm a happy person. I'm a very, very perky and happy person.
Mhm.
A lot of people seem to think I do cocaine. I promise you I don't do cocaine. I'm just a naturally happy person.
Okay. Alright, so what does it feel like being an Indian international student here in UK?
Well, culturally, I've always thought I was American. Ever since I was young, you know, I shunned the Indian culture. I love Indian food. I love that. And I'm really cheap, so you know, stereotypes exist for a reason. But other than that, I consider myself American. I mean, you know, culturally, I'm American.
Mhm.
I don't have an accent, at least that's what I think. I've been here for a long time.
Okay.
I know more about this country's history, political science, economics, anything, than an overwhelming majority of Americans do. You know, I like to consider myself American culturally. I care about this country. You know, eventually I want to get a citizenship. So there.
But what make you want to get a citizenship in the United States?
What would you not? I mean, people, you know, always berate this country as full of corruption and greed and social inequality, and all of that's true. But have you been out in the world and seen other nations? Scandinavian nations, you know, being the outlier, America has the potential to be a great nation. Not to berate it as not being a great nation, it's just there's so much potential. I mean, people's education, people's healthcare system, national defense, everything has to improve. I mean, you know, our budget priorities. What was the question again? I feel like I'm rambling right now.
Yeah, I was asking you, why do you want a citizenship?
Because, honestly,
Yeah.
in a very unbiased opinion, I think America is the best country in the world.
Okay.
I've lived here for a long time. I've seen the opportunity that it has given me to grow and excel. And there's nothing anyone can ever say to convince me to not get an American citizenship.
So what do you think you have to offer to a community that you live in?
To the community, well, I like to consider myself as a not dumb person.
Okay.
Generally.
That's great. And
I mean, I'm an intellectual. You know, I'm a biology and philosophy major at UK with minors in econ and neuroscience. I mean, what do I not have to offer? I feel like I have everything to offer. My knowledge, my hard work, just...
Alright. Now, you said your parents live in Switzerland, right?
Right.
Don't you miss your family at all? I mean, they're very far away. I mean, I don't think there's that many students here in UK that have their parents that far away from their home.
Well, you know, I mean, there are kids. To me, it's not a cultural difference because I've been here for so long. But for other kids, you know, kids who are international students from China or ESL students from the Middle East, to them it's a culture shock. I mean, they've grown up in a completely different part of the world with completely different traditions, and to them this is just absolutely new. And you know, they might not have lived away from their parents before, and even if they did, it wasn't more than likely for large periods of time that they're going through right now. So to me, actually, this is just home. And I mean, sure, my parents raised me and brought me up, but eventually I have to fly solo.